Chapter 20 are gifts from the Lord. If you love sleep, you will end in poverty.
Good morning, everyone. So today what I am filming for you is a day in the life, and I'm doing a collaboration with my sweet friend Donna. Her channel name is Delightfully Southern, and y'all, I'm telling you that Donna and we could be sisters. I just cannot wait to be able to go visit her one day and go thrifting all day long, and I don't know, do whatever we want to do. So I am collaborating today with Donna from Delightfully Southern. I am going to be sure and link her channel down below in the description box, so go check her out after you finish watching my video. But like I said, today I'm just filming a little day in the life. I mean, I can't film everything that I do in a day because it's just, I mean, it's a lot. You know, what one person does during the day. So far today, as you saw, we got up and we've had the coffee. I did a little bit of devotion time. I just did it on my Bible app today. I've got to get better. I got to get back into my Bible study and get back into that. I've been just pulling up the Bible app and hitting play. And I do that a lot of times while I'm getting woke up, walking around, turning things on and opening blinds, getting my coffee going, all of that. So that's what I did this morning there. Of course, made my bed, did all my hygiene stuff, did a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and now magically it is already like almost 11 o'clock. Getting hungry, so I'm going to go fix me something to eat. I don't eat real early, so I'm going to make me something to eat, and then after I eat and get dishes done and get the house tidied up, I want to go to Hobby Lobby and pick out some material so that I can make some new curtains for my guest bedroom. Okay, I'm going to scramble me some eggs. I try to eat eggs every day, or at least every other day. I just use real organic butter and fresh eggs from my backyard. And I'm having cottage cheese on the side, so try to watch how much dairy I'm having. I don't have a problem with it or anything. I just try to watch how much I'm consuming. I love milk, so I'm a big milk drinker. And so yeah, I try to not have dairy so much in other areas. But while those are cooking, I'm just going to get me a little bit of this cottage cheese. Get this from Sam's. Alright, so I try to eat high protein food, especially my first meal, just to keep me full throughout the day where I'm not wanting to snack and all the things. So I'm going to get this all cooked and eat this. I told little Brigham that I would come get him and let him go with me. Some of the kids came over this past weekend, and he didn't get to because he was asleep in the car when I picked everybody up, and his mom and dad did not want to wake him up because he can be kind of grouchy when you wake him up. So he kind of missed out on that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn my eggs off and kind of pull them off that fire because I don't like mine too done. Makes them like, I don't know, tough. Alright, so I'm going to just cut up some banana on this cottage cheese. And because the banana's sweet, and that'll kind of help with the cottage cheese, which can be kind of, you know, sour, I'm going to add just a little bit of this maple syrup just to kind of help out with that cottage cheese sourness. I get this at Sam's. And then while I'm eating this, I'm going to put some hot water in this, put it back on the stove to boil. That way it's easier to clean when I get finished eating and come back for it. Here's my brunch. Like I said, I don't usually wake up and eat first thing. Usually eat around 11-ish, 12-ish, and then I might have a snack, and I usually don't eat again until supper. Okay, I did just wash a few dishes, and I did wash my cast iron, and I wanted to show y'all. Somebody asked me the other day, what do I put on my cast iron to make them so shiny? Well, I think maybe this light kind of helps them look shiny. So I don't know if you're aware, but when you use cast iron, you are supposed to oil it after you dry it really good. And I just use avocado oil on mine. So that's all I've used for a very long time. And it oils them nicely. Okay, so I'm going to head out for just a little bit. It's kind of been like a cloudy, gloomy day. It was like it was going to be really sunshiny and pretty earlier this morning, but it has just kind of been nothing but cloud cover and gloomy, and I just want to get out of the house for a minute. So I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and look for this material, like I said, that I want to do for, or to make some curtains. So let's go do that. I'm going to pick Brigham up on the way, my little grandson. Let's go to Hobby Lobby and see what they got.
It's my sister.
No, your mama is my daughter. She's my baby.
Yes. Mom's not your baby.
Yes, she is.
No.
What is she then?
Mom. This is your mama.
You think?
Yes, I'm for you. This is for Mama.
Mm-hmm.
This is
These are what I like, but
for Mama.
they're not half price, so we're gonna have to wait.
Spiky. It got really pinches.
Well, don't pinch me. Need that might hurt.
Beep, beep. Beep. Give me in the bed.
You're silly. You feeling all of them?
The blue is not coming out.
You're laid down so Mimi can look real quick, okay? Trying to look at all the difference. See which one I like the best.
This one?
Okay, so this one is one like I think I have. This one looks too much just like the old. Hey, whoa, what are you doing?
Tell me.
Oh, you can't lay down. You could not lay down and take a nap. Okay, does it feel good?
Yeah.
Okay. This was like what I have. I think that's what I was saying. Oh my goodness, let me get him out of this buggy. Come here, you want down? Okay, yeah, you have to sit. This looks too much like buffalo check.
Get me.
I know, you're silly. And then I don't know. I kind of like this one
Look at
too for the guest
me.
bedroom. I see you. You're not supposed to be like that. So, let me scratch your back.
Yeah. And this is shoulder. Ooh, this is kitties on them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it is now many hours later. We have went to Hobby Lobby. Brigham has got back home with his parents. I had to come home and do some editing for a video on Tuesday, and I'm just now getting around to picking the camera back up and showing y'all. The day just flies by, I tell you. Plus, we were in town for a little while too. So let me show you what I've grabbed at Hobby Lobby. Brigham and I were looking at the material, and I'll show y'all the guest bedroom, how I've kind of decorated it right now and why I'm wanting to use these curtains. You'll see why in a minute. But let me show you the material that I did actually end up picking out. Let's see, how much did I pay for this? Okay, so I paid $25 for 6 yards of this material right here, and I think it's going to look so good. I hope I didn't get too much, but I did decide to get this one. I have another pattern that you see all over my kitchen that's kind of similar to this, but the squares are like, they're, I don't even know. I'll show y'all an up close clip and kind of give you the comparison. Where you saw them in the clips in Hobby Lobby. But here, can y'all tell the difference? So I didn't want to get the same pattern that's in my kitchen, and I've made a curtain to put in my living room too with that same material. I kind of wanted something a little bit different, but similar, if that makes any sense. And so this is what I went with. And I'm just going to either use the little hooks, or I'm going to use the no-sew tape just to make me some very simple ones maybe that I can pull to the side. I don't know, that room gets pretty bright, so whenever if you're sleeping in there, that sun comes in one of those windows really bright. So I was hoping that maybe this will work, or maybe I can put some of that blackout stuff behind these, especially during the summer when the sun is so hot coming in. So yeah, that's what I went there for. And I got that. I got Brigham a sucker. And the only other thing that I got, and y'all, I almost picked this up when I was there the day after Christmas, and I'm glad I didn't. Their sales were just not that great the day after Christmas. They were still like only 60% off or something, and I did get some wrapping paper and stuff because I was completely out, and they have the best. But yeah, I didn't buy much other stuff. So we were kind of browsing around, and in the clips you saw that they did have very little Christmas decor left over in the back, and it was either like broke or missing something. I don't know. Most everything they had back there that was in the clearance for Christmas was broke. But because I am trying to incorporate some black and through my house, just to kind of give a little bit of that primitive feel. I'm not true primitive, like, so just let's leave that there. My house is not true primitive. I admire those homes that are. They are gorgeous, but I just don't know if I will ever have enough stuff or have everything I need that's truly primitive, but I do like to add those touches. So that's why I got this, because their Christmas was 90% off. So I got this for $2.79, and it's the black. It's a table runner, but you could possibly use this on like the end of your bed. I could use it on my buffet, I could use it on my dresser, whatever, but for that price, I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. Oh, and let me get a little bit closer so y'all can see. It's kind of got like a little velvety touch to it. And it's not it's kind of a muted down black, if that makes sense. It's not bright black. I know that doesn't make any sense, but if you know, you know. So anyway, I got this and I was super excited to get that for that price. Let me go show y'all the guest bedroom and what I'm talking about for these curtains. Okay, so here's what I've done in the guest bedroom after Christmas. I ordered this black bedspread on Amazon. It's just a cheap little black twin size bedspread. I love how it kind of has this little raised print or whatever that is. I don't know what you call that on there. It's very pretty. And I just wanted a twin size one so that I could fold it and put it at the end of the bed. So this white bedspread is a king size one that I used to keep on my bed in my master bedroom, but I moved it to in here. So then I had these striped pillow shams that I got with a thrifted comforter a while back. I got rid of the comforter because I tried to make stockings with it. But I kept the pillow shams because I really like how they look. Well, this twin size bedspread came with a standard size pillow sham, so I just put that in the middle with the little thrifted rabbit picture I used to have over my coffee bar, and I got it for fall, like to decorate for fall over my coffee bar, and I had this blanket already on hand. So I really liked how this blanket went with that picture. This just kind of helps bring out that color in that picture, and I just love the simplicity of the black and the white. And this is where the kids stay, and this is where they play, so I don't do a whole lot in here. I was looking for some dried florals to put in here, and when the kids do come over to play, they just move this. They know what to do. They're just like, move me stuff to the floor. They don't bother it. But when they're not here, or if I have other guests over here, I like to have a little something in here. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see the windows good, and you can see that I have just some very sheer, kind of see-through-y. I did have some different curtains in here with some little florals and stuff on them before Christmas, but I took those down, and they don't really go with this in here now. So I'm going to just save those to put somewhere else. I really like them. I don't want to get rid of them. So I'm just going to save those. So these are just not really matching with everything in here, and the other ones don't either. So that's why I wanted to go get the material and make some curtains, because I think this will look so good in here with the black and the white, and then that I don't even know, kind of like that kind of gold tone color in the picture in the blanket, I guess. I don't know. So that's why I got the material. I'm wanting to make curtains with these, and I think this will help the black all tie in. What do y'all think? Yes, that's I have no idea if I bought too much, but if I did, that's okay, because I'll end up using it somewhere. Oh my goodness, she folded this a certain kind of way, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. So yes, excited about that. But I have a couple things that I need to do in the kitchen before I start cooking supper. So let's do that together. And I was going to try to make some kind of soup for supper. So I'm not really sure if that's what I'm going to do or if it's going to be something else. I always have something in mind. And then like if I get in some kind of time crunch, I'm like, oh, do I really want to fix that? Maybe I need to regroup. But anyway, I do want to get some coffee stuff prepared for us. I normally do that over the weekend. I did not get a chance to do it, but going into the weekend is going to be extremely busy for us. Tomorrow is my daughter Elizabeth's birthday, and we are busy that day, Saturday, Sunday. Like, we're going to be busy. So I want my coffee pods and my filters and everything all fixed and ready to go for us through the weekend. So in the background, you might hear a video because I am proofing a video that I just edited earlier, and I need to get it posted. So I'm going to put on this apron because I'm messing with coffee, and I have on a white shirt. Love this apron, by the way. I always talk about it. So this is what we're going to work on first. So I need to fill this up. Let me just point y'all down here. We can see what I'm doing. So I want to fill this up. It's getting kind of low. Sometimes I like to make me a couple of cups of coffee with one of these little pods, and instead of getting a new one, I'll just pop it open and add some coffee to it. Or if I'm out, I have coffee over there. I have been filling this with regular coffee filters and having them ready for our big coffee pot, because my husband and I, we like to make a full coffee pot on the weekends, we've discovered. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, filling up all of these things with some of this Folgers coffee. I got a big thing of this on sale at Sam's. I love when they have that on sale at Sam's because it is the best deal. Now I do have some of this that I want to finish up using. So I'm going to use this first in the coffee pods because I'm the one that drinks out of these the most, because during the week I'm here by myself. I mean, Elizabeth's here, but she don't drink hot coffee. She drinks cold coffee. But yeah, so I will be the one more than likely to drink this. I don't know how much my husband will care for that, but that's what we're doing. Long story short, we are getting all of the coffee prepared because, you know, priorities. Like I said, I am proofing a video in the background. I've already edited it, so you will hear me maybe talking in the background of me working on this because I am proofing a video. So I watch every single video before I post it. I watch it, and sometimes I have to delete it, go make some corrections, and re-upload it. But on my YouTube channel, we proof watch every single video. That includes my Thrifter channel and this channel here. Let's work on prepping these big coffee filters first. And if you've never done this before, if you have a big coffee pot and you want to just have, you know, filters and coffee ready to go, get you an airtight bowl. And this is how I do it. I just put the filter in the bowl and, oh my goodness, that smell of fresh coffee. Smells so good. It smells like a coffee shop. So anyway, I use a 1/4 cup measuring cup. I mean, this is personal preference, whatever everybody likes. And I do 1 full scoop of that. And then I do just a little bit more. So maybe like a heaping 1/4 cup. Did I say tablespoon? I meant cup. And then what I do is I kind of level it out. Just kind of shake it a little bit and level it out. And then I put another one on top. And I do the same thing. And I repeat this until I don't have any more room. I usually can only get about 4 of these in here, which is fine because, like I said, we don't use the pot of coffee too much unless all the family comes over too, and they're all big coffee drinkers. They want to have coffee all the time. So yeah, it just saves a step. I mean, it's not being lazy. It's just called being smart, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. So I will have, and these are all measured for a full pot of coffee. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to be able to get in there. I might be able to get one more. Let me try one more. And you don't have to worry about your coffee, you know, going bad or anything because it's in an airtight container here. All right, so I think that's going to be as far as we can get. And then I just put the lid on. And then when you're ready to make a pot of coffee, all you have to do is open this up. Pull one of these out. Put it in your coffee pot. And you are good to go. It just saves the step of getting this big thing out, of getting these out, you know, and one less or 2 less even steps that you have to take. All you have to do is get this out, get a thing, go on about your business. There you go. Fill this little one up too in case I do need coffee, you know, for whatever reason over at the coffee bar. I'll have it. So I'm going to just fill this up. Probably not all the way because my little scooper won't fit, but we're going to get it as good as we can. There we go. I want my little scooper to fit down in there, so that one's good to go. Blank canvas that I have on the other side of my kitchen. we're going to be decorating over here, the top of my refrigerator, the top of my hutch, and this area over here on this thrifted island that I have. So I just hang this little basket right here, and as the coffee pods are washed and dried, I chunk the empty ones and the clean ones in here so they are ready to refill again the next time. And this one is broke. I'm going to go ahead and recycle this. I have tried and tried and tried to get this one to close, and I don't know what has happened. It's a goner. So out of the 12 that I bought on Amazon like years ago, this is the only one that has messed up. So they've got my approval, my stamp of approval, I guess is what you call it, because they have all worked and been through the dishwasher and everything for several years except for that one. I'm hanging that beside my hutch. You've already seen that, but I took it off so I could show people that maybe haven't. Okay, y'all, it's about to get dark, and it gets dark before my husband ever gets home, so I need to come out here and check on these chickens. I let them all out earlier, and they make me a little nervous just because they're still a little young and vulnerable and all the things, but they normally stay around their coop, and squirrels are like just jumping all over the place. I just want to come check on them. I like to check on them, make sure they're all getting back in their coop. They're just all out here chilling. What are y'all doing out here? There's some over here. I wanted to go get that cardboard box. I put a big the box that our new microwave came in, I put it in their coop the other day because even though my husband did wrap it, so he wrapped it, and these heat lamps come on at around 5 o'clock. You can tell one of them's already in there. She's ready to go to bed. She's cold. But anyway, we were trying to winterize this, for them. They should be fine, but this faces the north, so he did tarp around that. Even though I did do the tin around the bottom, he was worried that the top being open, they would get a little too cold. So anyway, long story short, I put that box in there thinking that they might get in there, and I had a bunch of hay in there. No, all they've done is get on top of it, smash it, and poop on it. So I just need to pull it out and go put it on the burn pile. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. They're getting so big, y'all. Look how beautiful they are. They are going to lay some wonderful eggs. So these are Rhode Island Reds and Dominickers, and they are some of the best egg-laying chickens we have ever had. We have some older ones somewhere. So like our older hens, they're like 5 of them in our rooster. So our what was I even saying? I hear something screaming in the background. I think it's a cow. Well, they won't hang out with them, so we have to kind of watch them too, make sure they're not being mean. So yeah, they kind of stay around their coop. We've got to where we let them out. They're too big to just be cooped up in there all day. But yeah, the big chickens, they won't really show them the ropes or hang out with them. So do y'all see that squirrel up there trying to walk the tightrope? Oh, there he goes. It's like, no, you got too close. He's gone. I told my husband, while it's not hot, I want to get out here and clean all of this up, all this little underbrush and little snag trees and vines and all that. I want to get all this cleaned up while it's cooler outside and before spring gets here. But anyway, y'all, it is almost, what did I say? It's probably about 5:20. My video is good to go, but now I have to go do all of the back end stuff to it. I haven't even made a thumbnail for it yet. So I'm going to be in crunch time here to get in here and get these, this thumbnail done, and get some of the description and tags and all the back end stuff that I have to do to get it published. I need to get in there and get that done within the next 30 minutes. So I got to get back inside. Plus, you can hear me shaking. It's getting pretty chilly out here right now since the sun is, well, I say the sun's going down. The sun hasn't been out since like 1 o'clock today. Okay, I'm running kind of behind now, so I'm about to chop and get some stuff ready for a soup for supper. I was inspired by Genevieve Lynn. She has a YouTube channel. I was inspired by one of her Sunday videos to make this soup, so that's what I'm going to do. I have some homemade chicken stock, some kale, an onion, some butternut squash, some carrots, and some celery. And I don't know what else goes in it, so because I'll have to pause and go watch her videos what else she put in it. But I know that all of these things need to be chopped up and put in there, so I'm going to start with this. Turn this down now. Let this just kind of simmer on low for a while. So now that I've got that simmering, my video has been posted for about an hour. So I'm going to stop what I'm doing, go check my comment section, make sure everything posted okay and all the things, and then I'll come back here and check on supper. Dishes are done. All we have to do is wait on that to be finished, and then dish our servings up. We'll be good to go for supper. Okay, so I probably let this only boil on medium, simmer like for an hour, and everything is tender. So I think I'm going to go ahead and dish up a bowl of this and see what it tastes like. I really don't know how well this meal is going to go over with my husband because there's no meat in it. He's going to want to know, where is there meat in it? Like, where's the meat? So we will see. This may be something that whoa, that's hot, just put in containers for me to eat during the week. But unless he wants to have leftovers tonight, this is what's for supper. So I'm going to let this cool down, though, because it is screaming right now. Okay, so I'm about to go get ready for bed, but Larry's eating the soup, and even he likes it, even though it doesn't have any what?
Meat.
You still like it, though? It's really good.
Like, it's a meatless soup. But it does have a good flavor. Yeah,
it's really good and flavorful. I liked it. He liked it. Elizabeth would not eat it. She went and got her Chick-fil-A. She's a teenager. But yeah, this is a very hearty, good little soup, especially for the winter time. So definitely try it. Okay, I was going to say, I already took my head off. What I was going to say is I forgot to put tomatoes. I think Genevieve put a can of tomatoes in hers. But I forgot that part, but it was still good. What I would do differently for mine is I would cut the kale up a lot smaller, and I would add the tomatoes like she did. Even though this was very good and flavorful, definitely cut that kale up like really tiny so that when you go to get it on the spoon, because I was finding that I was having like big chunks of kale hanging off the spoon and dripping, I would do that differently. But as far as the flavors and everything, it is so good, so good. Okay, y'all, so I am ready to call it a night. I'm exhausted and I have to wind down for about an hour or an hour and a half before I can ever fall asleep, because it just takes my brain that long to calm down. And usually it really never calms down. But anyway, if you are new here and coming over from Donna's channel, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed what you see and you stick around and subscribe for more content. And to my subscribers, be sure and go over and check out Donna's channel at Delightfully Southern. I promise you are going to love her. You're going to fall in love with Buster, and you will probably end up liking James too. So be sure and tell Donna that I sent you. We hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.